Welcome back to the tip of the week. Lots of times judges will say your straight lines need to be straight. And at first I wondered what that meant, but I think I've got it figured out. When you have a seam like this one here on the quilt, a visible line that should be straight, like the bottom of these blocks, should all be in a nice straight line. And when you put them on your frame and you start rolling them, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes you need to manipulate your quilt a little bit to make them straight. So you can see how this is pulled a little bit too much this way. So I'm going to manipulate the quilt a bit and push this up there, and then maybe right here pull it towards me a little bit. And I can get a nice straight line here. And then from the end of the machine, it's very easy to see that that's nice and straight. You can also put a laser level down and have it shine across this line and tell if it's straight. That's a really useful way. Once you've got it straight, if it tries to bounce out of being straight, you can put a pin wherever it needs to be to kind of hold it. Like this part here, I stretched it this way a little bit, and I put that pin to hold it. Now I'm ready to stitch in this stitch, and then after I've stitched in the ditch, I'll take the pin out, and that will lock that seam in the right place. Now, a good tip for stitching in the ditch is to run your fingernail right in that ditch and make sure all the seams are folded or ironed the right direction. It'll make it much, much easier to stay right in that ditch. So I like to come along, start usually at a corner, sink my stitch, and I always use a ruler for my stitch in the ditch. And if you can put it on the side, the high side of your seam, sometimes it will help you open up that seam a little bit. So I hold it with one hand and then stitch with the other. And that will help me to stay right in that ditch, and my ditch will be nice and straight. That's it.